All right, hello everybody. We're back. This isn't a doubles match anymore for Smash Ultimate. We are instead back with our Collegiate tournament. This is UTM versus Waterloo, and we are getting. We apologize for a bit of a delayed start, but we did join in on a pretty heated matchup so far.
We are already in the thick of it. These competitors are going. They couldn't wait. They simply couldn't. They had to go at it.
Yep.
You missed it. It was probably the most amazing game.
Yeah.
You'll never see.
You'll never see one like it again. I think it was a one in a million, really.
It was incredible. But the best Smash playing I'd ever seen.
Yeah, and it does look like Waterloo, or sorry, UTM take the first stock. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, wait, you lost one stock? You lost one stock?
We're just figuring out some scoring here.
So the score is 9-8.
Very honest Smash players tonight. I love it. I would have lied and been like, yeah, I won.
Yeah, I mean, the fighting game community is always really nice, really wholesome, and anytime I've interacted with them, I've been, have you been to any, like, LAN events for fighting games?
I haven't. I watch EVO every year, and I dream of being there. I play a lot of Tekken, play a lot of Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I've been playing 2XKO a little bit.
Nice.
And I am awful at all of them, equally. But I can't stop.
Yeah. No, okay, well now you're making me look like the noob here, because I enjoy Strive. Strive is my fighting game of choice. Love the characters, the design, and everything. I'm okay at it. I think I'm like, for the people out there who it means something to, I'm like 4.8, 4.9, so probably like 2 or 3 away from the top.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I play Strive. I have a friend who's really big into like running FGC tournaments. I hear a lot about stuff from him. He runs, crap, he's gonna kill me for forgetting, but it's like one of the, crap, was it like Michigan? I think it was like Michigan locals or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's a really big participant there, and I hear a lot about it from him. But fighting game players always a treat to play around. Who do you play in 2XKO?
2XKO, I've been playing a bit of Warwick and Jinx.
Okay.
Doing a little bit of that combo, having a little bit of the range and a little bit more aggressive. It's pretty versatile.
Yeah.
Like, in the sense that I can kind of chip away at people from the back.
Yeah.
And then even Jinx is a pretty aggressive, like, close-up fighter as well.
Yeah.
But then I just bust down my Warwick and I go to town. So, once again, not very good at the game.
Yeah.
Not on a high level. It comes and goes. I get lucky sometimes.
Yeah. Complimenter, because it's
okay,
like a
yeah, that's a good
combo.
combo.
Yeah.
Also, Echo, top tier. I think S
Yeah.
tier.
I don't know, I'm not really one of those characters that you get those TOD combos on where you just like, oh, you make one mistake, you miss 150-50, and now you're 99% dead.
Yeah.
I just like him because his disc is fun to throw around, especially when you whack it, it goes light speed. That's awesome. I like that.
It's a cool effect. That game has been reminding me a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, a lot of the ways that the combos flow, especially like in the air.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Marvel Tokon coming out later this year. I'm pretty excited to play that as well.
Yeah, heard the announcement for it coming out full box price, full game. Honestly, that's kind of exciting for me when you're in an era of live service, all that. It's not quite the same. All right. Not quite sure what the ritual is to start, but
Yeah, I was kind of confused there. I think maybe they lost a stock.
okay, actually, yeah, that makes sense because they were 1-1, so he loses 2 stocks because it's still the same player, right? So now it is up to, UTM to really, continue to, keep up the pressure, right? Waterloo are trying their best to, get as many stocks down as possible while they still have their original player in. So obviously very, very confident and very good on this Bayonetta character.
It's going to be a bit of an uphill battle, but Bayonetta is holding her own.
Yeah.
Can she get back up? Oh, okay. I'm getting a little bit nervous there. Struggling to get back up on that ledge.
Yep.
And there we
Barely
go.
makes it there, gets the ledge grab, feigns it, and then makes her way back up, and then Bayonetta gets knocked out. So Now that's a really good job there for UTM, tying things back up as we head into our next swap.
A little bit of a tricky situation they're getting themselves in here.
Yeah.
Falling a little bit behind, but, you know, as we were talking about EVO the last couple of years, I've seen a lot of really good comeback stories, and, you know, that happens a lot in fighting game tournaments. We were talking about it a little bit before, but once you kind of get to know your competitors, you kind of get in a little bit of a groove. That being said, this format is not very good for getting to know your competitors.
Exactly. You're going to be constantly swapping out between members of your team. You're going to be making sure that the next player up gets in and gets their best shot in. And then, again, there's a lot of strategy and a lot of unique things that you can do with the crew formats where do you send in your 18 player? Do you send in your strongest guy? Do you put him in first? Do you put him in last? Do you put him in somewhere in the middle? Do you give your opponent hope? Because, you know, really all of that, it's going to even itself out sort of at the late game, but it kind of matters in the moment, and you're experiencing it yourself.
I agree 100%. Yeah. When do you send in your anchor? That's the question. Are they the last one to clear house? I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I hope we see that tonight.
Yeah, well, it's been pretty close between the two teams so far, so I'm looking forward. What I'm interested in seeing now is, so UTM did not expend the stock. They got extremely high on Stagger. But we're really going to have to see, you know, how they roll out here, right? We are going to see the Villager from RV. Be close. You know, off the rip, taking a lot of damage, getting a lot of corner pressure put on them, you know, getting knocked on and off the map. You know, really not letting off.
Both players are locked in, though. The gentleman in the red, I don't know their name, but they've been organizing some of the competitors out here and been doing a fantastic job. So it's good to get to see them be able to kind of blow off some steam.
Oh, exactly. You know, especially playing as John Fire Emblem. I'm going to offend all the Fire Emblem fans out there, all three of you. But oh, you're a Fire Emblem? Okay, well, who is that?
That's Roy. That's our boy, Roy.
That's your boy, Roy. Okay.
That's our boy. That's one of 20 Fire Emblem characters in Smash.
I slandered all of you. I called you three of you, and there's one sitting right next to me.
Well, you know, we are few, but we are mighty, you know. We got Roy taking a stock there. Kind of surprising, you know. The Villager was kind of struggling there in the very beginning, but able to take that stock down.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we got a lot of Roys and Robs today.
Roys and Robs all over the place. It gets a little bit confusing.
Yeah, sometimes. But yeah, we got Villager there losing their stock, and, you know, things are pretty even again back between the two.
Pretty much neck and neck here. A little bit of better control from the Villager, really putting on the pressure, controlling the ledge there. Nice.
I like a lot of the whimsy that the Villager has in their kit. They got the net, the fireworks, the balloons, the bowling ball especially.
Kind of reminds me of like Home Alone.
But don't get your balloons popped though. That's a bit of a worry. Yeah, Roy getting up high on Stagger. Gets knocked off the map, and now the Villager is taking the lead. Waterloo looking pretty happy, looking comfortable from where they're sitting.
Gotta watch out for that gyroid. It's a gyroid or gyroid? I don't know. I'm getting old.
I'm not really sure. Yep, getting a lot of pressure through. Good chip damage there onto the Roy, honestly. You know, the Villager is fighting their last legs. You're going to take a lot of damage, especially. A lot of distance.
It's tricky. Once you're off that ledge, it's tricky to get back on.
Yep.
There we go, though. Villager manages to pop up behind one of many Roys.
Yep. A good game of keep away though, playing on the defensive, gets knocked up into the air right as I say that classic caster curse. It's a good blocking game there from Roy, but he's able to pierce through the defenses, and the Villager gets sent off far, far away.
Tied up 1-1.
Yep.
Bit of fire there.
Yep. You know, I can really feel this match heating up.
Yeah. I thought we were kicking into an instant replay or something.
Nice ledge grab there from Roy, but again, he's on that back foot. He's 110, 120 stagger, and he's really struggling to land any solid sword hits there.
We have Villager too, setting up traps. Oh, and then moving away from the tree.
Yep. You know, whipping out the boxing gloves. Boxing gloves, famously, they're there to protect your own hands, not your opponent's. And Roy gets sent off the map. It's a good set. And, you know, Waterloo leading into the next one, 4-3.
That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I love a good comeback story. And maybe this is the anchor. I mean, right out of the gate, it looked like Villager was taking quite a beating, but
yeah,
he's able to take it back from John Fire Emblem, as you said.
Yep. Yeah, so you know, in the lore, in the long line of Fire Emblems, what's special about Roy?
You know what? Roy is not even one of my favorite characters.
Really?
I'm a big Path of Radiance guy. Ike's my boy. I see him there. We got some more Fire Emblem coming out this year, Fortune's Weave, that I'm pretty excited for. But yeah, I haven't really played the Game Boy Fire Emblem, so Roy. Marth is in a little bit of the later Fire Emblems. Actually, so is Roy. I think he has a part in like Engage, where they have like kind of legacy characters and stuff like that. But if you like tactics games, I'm playing a lot of Mugenics right now, and it's nothing like Fire Emblem except for in gameplay. So
that's it. You heard it here. If you like Fire Emblem, you're gonna like Mugenics. You're gonna love it. Actually, we're upgrading it. Yep. You're gonna fall in love at first sight.
Love at first sight.
Yep. All right, now we are going to see a Sheik. It's going to be the first one of the day, I believe. And
first Sheik of the day.
Yep. I don't know too much about this character. The game says they're from Legend of Zelda.
I think so. Yeah, I've never even heard of Legend of Zelda. What is that? I'm just
I think Zelda's the guy with the sword that runs around. And,
a bit of an unknown title in the Nintendo catalog. Not having a huge anniversary this year. I'm hoping to see an Ocarina of Time remake. That would be, you know. Although I don't think it needs to be. Yeah, I'm putting it out there in the universe. Aggressive play from the Villager, down to one stock, but coming out tight from the gate. We haven't seen it yet, but I would love to see just a one stock, like just obliterate the other team.
An absolute hero play. Yeah, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is UTM's last player, so they're fighting on their last stocks remaining, and, you know, they've got a lot of pressure building up on them, really. They're, you know, going to have to fight 2 to 4 now. It's quite a bit of a disadvantage, and the Villager, he's holding on strong, putting the trees down, getting the, whatever the guys are, the rockets.
Gyroids.
There you go.
In Animal Crossing, you know, they just do that, like, kind of like, speech.
Yeah,
so they spell it out G-Y. R-O-I-D.
Yeah.
Gyroid.
Yep.
I don't know. It could go either way.
Yeah, either way.
If you're an Animal Crossing fan in the chat, let us know.
But yeah, yet again, right? The Sheik is getting some good damage in now on the Villager, but themselves are rising up to high levels of stagger now. When we swap between players, stagger is fully cleared. So you're going to start again at 0%, but if you lose that stock, then that is permanent moving forward.
Yep. Permanent lost stock. So now it makes a little bit more sense what we were seeing with the Bayonetta jumping off the edge.
Yeah.
We had missed the first part of that match, so we weren't sure, but you play from your last stock, basically.
Exactly. Nice off-ledge play there from the Villager. Keep the pressure up. Sheik was able to get on, but not for long. The Villager. It's the 1 to 3. It's the one stock that you were asking for, but in the other direction.
This is what I've come here to see.
Yep.
Villager just clear house.
Lots of good plays here, lots of good pressure. You know, Sheik already getting down damage to 50%. And we got a tree again to keep the pressure going.
You got to be careful. I mean, you know, Villager's really good at control the playing field. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he lives.
He lives. A little gyroid action there.
Yeah, UTM sitting very, very comfortably. Even though the Villager's faith was a little shaken, doesn't matter how you do it, you just got to shake that bake and get that win. And it's going to be the tree that does it. UTM claim their first series of the day, 4-0.
Really good tree chop there. Wow, I cannot speak, but it's really good.
Yeah. I did not know the hidden power of chopping down trees.
Yeah, I mean, if you can imagine, if someone chopped down a tree and it fell on you, that would probably hurt. I don't know if it would send you flying, but I guess, you know,
Yeah.
I've never seen it in person
I
before.
mean,
So.
I'm sure there are some physics guys out there that'll explain to us how,
Yeah.
you know, the thermodynamics of the tree, and if you were on an exactly bouncy surface, it would actually send you up high onto the sky. But